Welcome to A Parent with your host, Donna Marie.
You are going to do everything I say. Is it clear? Almost all children experience bullying at some point in their lives. So, what can we as parents do to help? Whether our children are the ones being bullied or maybe even the ones doing the bullying, it's a situation no parent wants to deal with. But the good news is that as parents, there's a lot we can do to help our children handle bullying and to teach them how to act if they see it happening to someone else or if they're the victims. Let's dive in. Sometimes bullying isn't easy to spot. Our children might not tell us right away, or they might not know how to explain what's going on. Bullying can happen at school, online, or even in our own neighborhoods. So look out for signs that something might be wrong. When they're being bullied, our children might seem sad, anxious, or withdrawn. They might start avoiding certain places like school or social events. We might notice changes in their behavior like trouble sleeping, or they might lose interest in things they usually enjoy. Research shows that children who are bullied can struggle with anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. So, if we notice changes in our children's mood or behavior, it's important to have a calm, open conversation to see if bullying is happening, either in person or online. One of the most important things we can do is to create a safe space for our children to talk. Let them know it's okay to share their feelings without worrying or without thinking that they're going to be judged. If they feel comfortable talking to us, they're more likely to come to us when something is bothering them. We need to keep our tone very calm, as we say, and listen without interrupting. We need to let them know, no matter what, they're not alone, and it's not their fault at all. Research shows that children are more likely to open up when they feel supported and when their parents stay calm and patient. So, the more understanding we are, the more likely our children will be to share what's going on. It's also important to teach our children how to handle bullying, but that doesn't mean we want them fighting back physically, not at all. That can sometimes make things much worse. Instead, we want to teach them how to stay calm, walk away, or assert themselves confidently. One good approach is assertive communication, teaching our children to speak clearly and confidently when someone is being mean to them. They can say something like, "Please, stop. I don't like that." Or they can say, "That's not funny." Practicing these kind of responses with our children will help them feel more confident if they're ever in a bullying situation. And it's also okay for our children to ask for help when they need it. We should let them know they can always go to an adult, whether it's us, a teacher, or a school counselor. If they feel unsafe or unsure, they can look for help. That's very, very important. A big part of helping our children handle bullying is building their self-esteem. Children with strong self-esteem are less likely to be negatively affected by bullying and more likely to stand up for themselves. Self-esteem is absolutely crucial for everything, for our learning abilities and for our social skills. We can help our child's confidence by focusing on their strengths. We should compliment their effort, not just their achievements. Encourage them to try activities they enjoy and activities where they can excel at, whether it's sports, art, or music. Being part of a group or team helps them feel like they belong and boost their resilience. They are practicing those social abilities in a very different atmosphere. Psychological studies show that children with strong self-worth are more likely to handle bullying much well and less likely to suffer long-term emotional damage. Something very important, if we find out that our children are being bullied, we don't have to ignore it at all. It's important to take action. Reach out to the school or other relevant authorities to address the situation. Many schools have anti-bullying policies in place to protect students, and that's very good. And even if bullying stops, we should keep checking in with our children. They might still feel hurt or anxious. Emotional support is key. And if necessary, we need to consider seeking counseling to help them heal. Because those injuries can last many, many years. Many, many years. While we want to protect our children from bullying, it's also crucial to teach them how to treat others with kindness and respect. Children who are taught empathy are less likely to bully others, and they're more likely to stand up for others who are being mistreated. This is why it's best to teach our children to treat others how they want to be treated. If they see bullying happening, encourage them to speak out or show support for the victim. Research shows that children who understand empathy are more confident in standing up for others and less likely to engage in bullying themselves. And try to keep in mind that a bully is a person with a problem that he or she doesn't know how to manage. And they go with a kind of mask, but it's a fake mask to give the image of a strong person, but they're very, very weak. They're hiding weaknesses and they're hiding plenty of problems. A bully is a person with very low social abilities, a person that needs help. And many times, bullies behave the way they do because there's something very difficult going on in their lives, as we say, that they don't know how to handle or how to process. So they seek to gain control of the situation, controlling others. Bullying isn't just something that happens in person, though. Cyberbullying is becoming a big issue. And it can be even harder for parents to spot because it happens in private spaces like social media, text, or online gaming. We should talk to our children about online bullying and how to protect themselves. We have to encourage them to come to us if they experience anything harmful online and teach them how to block or report harmful messages. Keep those communication lines open and consider setting limits on screen time to help them avoid harmful content. Lastly, remember that our children learn from watching us. How we respond to bullying, whether it's in the community or online. Our reaction will teach them how to handle it too. We need to show them that bullying is never, never, never okay, and that kindness and respect always wins. Bullying can really, really hurt, but it doesn't have to define our children's future. With our love and guidance, we can help our child navigate through this tough experience. We should teach them how to handle bullying and build their self-esteem. We need to encourage an open communication because with our support, they can stand tall in face of bullying and grow into kind, compassionate individuals. Stop right now. That's not funny at all. This is how we need to address them, and then with our children always. Are you feeling okay now? Calm down and talk to me. Always giving them support and keeping the lines of communication open. Thank you so much for being here with us. Like and subscribe for more content. Love, joy, and respect always. See you next time.
Become a better parent day